open your eyes and take my advice. Stop rolling the dice and just compromise. It's the chance of your life. Okay, try to be brave. You have so much to say. Take control of your own life. Right now, every mistake makes you feel like a fake. Take control of your own life. Without any thought, I keep moving on. I don't even care if my soul is gone. So many words that I should have said. Not concerned about how to live instead. Just open your eyes and take my advice. Stop rolling the dice and just compromise. It's the chance of your life. Okay, try to be brave. You have so much to say. Take control of your own life. Right now, every mistake makes you feel like a fake. Take control of your own life. Nothing in life is good. Tired and misunderstood. I would fight if I could. If I believed I should. Okay, try to be brave. You have so much to say. Take control of your own life. Okay, try to be.
We're back, everybody, with the Hive Workshop Cup number 4. We started the day with 6 players. We're down to 5. Another quarterfinal is coming up with Sheik versus Insub. The winner has the pleasure to face Starbuck. I don't know if you heard about that guy, but pretty good gamer. Top 3 TP League. And definitely top 4 in the Hive Workshop Cup as well. We have the game set up. Thank you to the wonderful admin, Nightmare. And there seems to be a theme with the players here. One is they veto Dragonblight and Corin's Crossing, as they were the least suitable one-on-one maps, I think, in this contest. The FFA player really likes Drake's Nostrom, and everybody loves Gloomstalker. And that is how we end up with Gloomstalker as our first map in this. It is Sheik versus Insub. Insub in the upper right-hand side in the blue, plus Sheik in the bottom left-hand side. Thank you all the smoke for the 30-month resub. We did apparently fix the lags and the FPS. I hope everything is fine now. Switched from the Amsterdam server to the Frankfurt server. And that one seems to be a lot better for me. So here we go. I hope everything is all right now. Also to the people on YouTube who are watching today for the first time on a Back to Warcraft live stream. Lich first on both sides. This is interesting to see an undead mirror match on this map. Insub had some very good performances versus Hitman in the first round, and 2 other very close matches with 2 and 1. Sheik ended up second place in Group B. Was always very, very aggressive. Rush distance here is alright. It's not that you're instantly in your opponent's face, but it doesn't take much time. So where to creep, where to get the Lich levels up, what's your opponent is doing. 7 gold mines? Yes. You don't really feel it though. We haven't seen mass expansions on this map. And even on the map that had or has 12 gold mines, we don't see mass expansions in one-on-one. There's just no time for it. So I think having these options is more about it's not like expand on every gold mine, but rather try to fool your opponent to where you are and what you're doing. At least from what we've seen so far. But unlike the first day of the tournament, where Sheik was the aggressor, it's now the other way around. Insub being aggressive and we go into a micro battle. And that, yeah, where's the favorite here? Can Insub hang with one of the best undead in Europe? That is, of course, now a huge advantage for Sheik having the Dark Ritual. But Insub, in a bit, has another Nova. But yeah, having that first creep spot done, that hurts. You can't contest this anymore. Oh. Is the Nova gonna end up somewhere? Not the most valuable targets here, really. Reinforcements are coming in with a tier 2 tech on both sides. Very few green spots on the map, right? It's all very orange. And it's rather on the heavier side on the orange spots. That is one you approach. But yeah, with mirror matches on new maps, I'm always a bit scared that it's just a rush and then GG out, because you don't know the maps too well and you don't know the comeback mechanics. And yeah, a lot of brawling early. Insub maybe underestimating how fast Sheik was able to creep this. Now he's in a tough spot. Like, Sheik will always be so far ahead with the Dark Ritual advantage. But yeah, I think this shows us in every matchup, even though you don't have a Blade Master that can windwalk across the map, you're able to contest your opponent at a cost. But you're not getting away as an undead with a creep spot for free. Ooh, Sheik forgot the graveyard, didn't he? Both are playing with fire. Insub has a Nova ready. Sheik can eat a unit to get the Nova ready. Oh, can he reach? There should still be vision, but it's nighttime now. And now Shu is on the other foot. Now Insub is the one being chased. This game could be over soon. Nice save though. Still level 1. That is bad. No, 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 no. Sheik gets the kill. Okay, and that is game indeed. Gloomstalker going to Sheik. Green spot into being harassed, but nice defense. Level 2, and from there on out, it was unfortunately very one-sided. Yeah, that's how a mirror match can go, eh? nobody's really or was really willing to go into a fast expansion or something. Frenchcraft, thank you very much for the raid. Was that even over? I think so. Alsa is occupied by the DK, right? Or should be. And then in no time, Sheik would have had a level 3 versus 1 advantage. I mean, of course, the tech by Sheik was late. The slaughterhouse was super late. But Insub didn't know this, so... Oh, Side is saying the same thing. You're walking here being Canadian, eh? They thought okay, eh? They don't always say eh? I think they do. The time is nothing for a level 1 hero. The limited resource is number of creeps alive. Yeah, but I mean, Sheik was already a level ahead. And then he would have had level 3 versus level 1. Like... Oh my, what the... Nightmare says, the lava exploding is a prank against Hitman. Oh my god! Seriously? The lava exploding is a prank against Hitman only. All other players are unaffected. This is because he pranked. How do you even do that? So, in case you weren't there on Wednesday, Razormoon played versus Hitman, and Razormoon was a stand-in, so he had no time to prepare, and he was asking Hitman, does the lava hurt me? And Hitman said yes, and Razormoon believed him, and was dodging the lava, so... Yeah, but how do you do it? I guess it's because Hitman is the only orc? Hitman had way more flashes and warnings. TF? What's TF, Insub? Lava spawns in the middle. Oh, they didn't attack though, right? Who? Not only there, correct. There's another lava spawn, and we have a similar approach than before. Hitman, Insub. Oh damn! Kilgrim24 with the 5 gifted subs. My dude, thank you so much. That's sick. Today's support is sick. Okay, Hitman going for the Wendigos on the high ground. And a more passive game here. Yeah, I mean, these lava spawns, they're pretty obvious. I don't know why he was so surprised by that. It's great though to get more creep variety. What's with the lava spawns? Yeah, I don't know what's with the lava spawns. I mean, it's not like the... Wait, are they duplicating? after hits? No, right? Just a regular creep? I don't know, actually. Tim der Krasse mit dem krassen Sub. Dankeschön, thank you. Oh, Boots on Sheik. Insub 2 doesn't want to wait.
A player's forces are
Yeah.
under attack.
Got it. Okay. Let's see if these lava spawns. It would be so funny if these lava spawns split. I don't think they have the time though. Yeah, I think we would have noticed. Yeah, they don't split. It was cool to see Insub surviving the group. Ouch, 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 ouch. Over Razor Moon. Nice little exchange here. Insub with a level advantage doesn't have a staff. So this might cost quite a bit to get home, but as the base is wide open. Just killing all the acolytes. This might just be game, everybody. Ouch, 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 ouch. That is painful for Sheik. Yeah, is that 4? 4 out of 5? Uh-oh. Holy moly, that is a gigantic advantage for Insub. So yeah, Sheik is down half a level. He will be down in tech. He's down in economy. But Crumbs gifting a sub to ass Crumbs. Maybe it's because I'm tired, but it's really funny. I don't know how we end up there. Well, there is a staff. Well, was there a staff before? I don't know. And rinse and repeat. We have more Nova, more destruction, and this is what you get with a level 2 Nova advantage. Yeah, Sheik just suffering. Half a tech behind already. Still seem to be of the opinion that he can catch up. This is annoying. But the DK is around as well. I love that Sheik is trying to abuse the backdoor here. First time I'm seeing this. But Insub not falling for it. I'm kind of waiting for a TF. Bloodgrow's gifting a sub to Arschkruste. It's also pretty funny. And also a bit disgusting. But hey, probably deserve it. If Sheik wins this, I'm surprised that he must outplay Insub hard. Yeah, a little bit of echo damage, but let's compare. 8,500 is still a 500 gold lead. Neo's response so worth it. It's wonderful, isn't it? But your translation is a little off. That would be ass crust. And not ass crumbs. There we go. Can he get us around? He can't. Oh, the step's on cooldown. Oh, there's no TP. Oh, there's no Nova to get out. Or is there? No. Owa, 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 owa. It's a fine game by Insub. It's a super dominating game by Insub as well. Arschkrümel? Yeah, that's fitting. Yo, try hero. Insub pushing. He's stuck at 40, which is a little unfortunate. But yeah, ghouls are coming into this as well. Insub about to close this out. That was a bit of an extreme tier 2 harass. Arsch seems vulgar. I wonder if there's a German equivalent to butt. Well, you can say Hintern or Popo. Oh, that's not good again. Frostmourne hungers. Bop. Wow. What a... Oh, I got absolutely demolished here. Insub. Bam, 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 bam. That's what I'm talking about, boys. Ties it up so far. Both series go full distance. Not bad, boys. Despite being a little surprised in the early game by how this map layout works. Insub, nice presence at the shops. That was key. So far, there's a lot of early pressure, even though this was a little delayed. And then the game, very, very, very one-sided. And our last map of this series to determine Starbuck's opponent is Drake Nostrom. Sheik also one of the best FFA players in the world. On a big map. The biggest map in this tournament. Let's get it on. Drake and Nostrom. Overlay is correct. Here we go. Insub, bottom left hand side. Quite a surprise that he survived the group. Maybe he can go one step further if he eliminates Sheik here. So yeah, now that we have this huge map, I really wonder how they play with this. I wonder... I don't wonder. I would love to see a map this size with one free expansion each. Just to see how it goes. How to abuse that. Oh, I didn't update the titles. We stick with the liches. We stick with the ghouls. Yeah, I want to see a lot of expansions. Come on, Sheik, show us the FFA way. But against an aggressive player like Insub, probably hard. Yeah, as you see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gold mines on each side. Health fountains available as well. Shipyards available as well. The shops easy to access. The mercenaries a little further outside. Different ones. The frost ones, that is. And Insub rushing across. Ooh, Sheik going for a fast expansion outskirts. His base will be under fire. Or under ice. Under ice and fire. Easy to creep. Easy to expand. But that of course leaves the middle of the map wide open. Didn't even see how easy it is to creep the right hand side. Ouch. So, good thing for Sheik of course that he didn't tech yet. But not good if you lose so many acolytes this early on. Sheik can... one kill is Dark Ritual. Love to get it. It's another acolyte down, oh my god. Didn't even get one kill, Sheik? TP! Got it, okay. Oi, 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 that necropolis has to work a lot. And he didn't even have the gold for the haunted. Insub can easily tech. That did not work at all.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, Insub a little under-leveled, but you can catch up very, very fast with that. A little bit of healing coming in. And Sheik, are you still trying this expansion right-hand side? Lots of murder to be found here. Next round, we're gonna get the 2 winners of the groups from within the week. That is Dise and Starbuck. I really hope Starbuck is not gonna be playing Night Elf, because that wasn't too entertaining. Oh. What's up? Need a whiskey shot? Guess so. That's the proper amount of time for exactly 1 whiskey shot. Takes just forever to scout, right? So hard to keep track of your opponent on maps like this. This would be a skill that not too many players have, I guess. To scout perfectly, but as an FFA player, of course, you practice this day in, day out. Oh, Sheik is still tier 1. Insub could probably just go tier 3 destroyers. Good defense. No extra targets to the Lich. If he can dive, get a couple of kills would be sweet. You know, if there's a tournament anytime soon where you see, oh, Drake Nostrom is in the pool, I'd say nice. Could be a sweet experiment. Otherwise, I wouldn't necessarily advocate for it. So I'm not a huge fan as I am for example, Shattered Exile. But I think it's at the very, very least playable. Ooh, Insub no TP. Is Sheik finding a way back? That would be so funny. Tech basically just started. Acolytes can't really fall. Oh, ouch! The backup echo got cancelled as well. In the meantime though, Lich finds targets here as well.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Sheik. Sheik ain't no Insub, eh? When it comes to the surrounds. Huh. I guess he is. And I guess there was no staff that I kind of somewhat expected to be there. So Insub is losing a lot of gold in tech. He's losing the hero. Okay, but the tech advantage. Tech advantage versus expo advantage. And Lich level advantage. Yikes. What? What the hell? Just show how beautiful the outskirts are. Lich, pressure, distraction. I want the acolytes to be here. Kaboom! And everything is clumped up. Trying to repair. Kaboom! Yikes! Sheik aiming for revenge. Yeah, thanks for all the space, Insub, that you created behind the gold mine. That's another. Insub has 3 gold. This was, of course, expensive. Zeppelin and Sapper. Got it to work, though. Yeah, when the map is big, you, of course, have a lot of space to outmaneuver your opponent. And that's what you got. I think the layout, by the way, it's very open, but there's always something. Like there's chokes, there's the core, there's little ramps, high ground here and there. And that is super cool. Other maps in this contest are a little more dull in that regard. Seems like Sheik is having fun. Unlike Insub, this doesn't look like fun. It's only tier 2 for Sheik though? Neo, it's called Sheik. Why is he calling him Sheik? We need battleships? Nah. Guess we're fine that way. Using the Zeppelin as a scout now. Fine. Still rebuilding these acolytes. Ay, 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 ay.
A player's forces are under attack.
I never thought that there'd be a way for Sheik to recover. But yo, that Sapper play worked out nicely. And now we get Gargs. Gargs versus Fiends. Not supposed to work. But yeah, she can easily overwhelm now.
A player's forces are under attack.
You know, you Alchemist, interesting. You know, after this early game harass, you shouldn't be able to recover. And Insub has had enough. Ouch, what a turnaround. That was brutal. I guess the favorite prevails. Little bit of a back and forth here in this entire series. Didn't learn too much about the maps, I guess. Pretty fast games. We did learn that you can lose 4 acolytes and still win the game, which is impressive. Good fighting skills by Sheik. And that lich around there on the right hand side. Ay. That can't happen. Otherwise, it would have been probably the Insub show in this game. But first the lich loss, then the echo kills, and then Sheik Zeppelin. What do you do? What do you do? So Dise versus Neutron and Starbuck versus Sheik. That is the plan for the rest of the evening. Plus, of course, the grand final. Balkenlade, thank you very much for the 2-month resub. Hype, he says. Hype indeed. New maps, new balance, new players in the top 3 of big tournaments. Ain't that all grand? I've been streaming for 7 hours now, so I take the freedom to take a little break in between these games, and then semi-final time, Dise, Neutron for the final.
into the silent night, an endless fall, like cuts from 1,000 knives. I hear you call, but I'm still stumbling in the dark, a silent howl as I dissolve into your arms. I waited now, seduced by a sweet mirage. We could live or we could stay, sedated, a state of wide awake. I can't do this anymore, it's hurting like it never has before. We could live or we could stay, sedated, a state of wide awake. I can't do this anymore, it's hurting like it never has before. Jaded, the scar you left feels like an open wound. I'm down and low, don't wake me up, it's still too falling deep in love. I'm washed away and carried to your sweet embrace. I waited now, seduced by a sweet mirage. We could leave or we could stay, sedate or stay wide awake. I can do this anymore. It's hurting like it never has before. We could leave or we could stay, sedate or stay wide awake. I can do this anymore. It's hurting like it never has before. And it's hurting like it never has before.
We're back, everybody. Here we go with the first semi-final. We had to swap a match. Neutron was asking for a break. He's an old man. He needs, you know, a little time to breathe. Thank you, Kuberte, for the sub. 38 months. Not bad, not bad. Hope everything is fine in Scotland. Thank you, Yeu010 TV, for the Prime. Much appreciated. So, we're doing the map picks and bans. Neutron is getting the little break that he wanted. I made eye contact with you. Sweet. That was intimate. In less than 4 weeks. We can even hold hands. While casting. Ain't that sweet? Ooh, Sheik banning Gloomstalker. That's interesting to me. Corrin's crossing out for Bucky. You must be the first person to pronounce it well the first time. Yes! So freaking good. Or lucky today. Who knows? Who knows? Glad you're that made you happy. The stream is not PG all of a sudden. How is holding hands not PG? It's just holding hands. I could go a couple of steps further. Coming up with the Aristocrats Walker 3 version right now. That wouldn't be PG. But holding hands, come on. What's more innocent than that? Less innocent. More. No. Oh, Jesus, my brain is fried. Alright, we get the map picks and bans done. Yeah, I think... I think we kinda have a consensus here in the map pool. Not too many people like Dragon Blight, especially against Undead. I like that. I think gotta ban it. The dragons are just too crazy. Wouldn't be surprised to not see it here. Good news, by the way, everybody. Starbuck is not playing Night Elf. He's playing random. Witty, my man. Hello. Welcome. All the witty people out there. Hope you had a fine Sunday evening. And now you have a fine Sunday even later evening. We had the Hive Workshop Cup that gives us 5 new maps for Warcraft 3 Melee, and we've been playing Tuesday and Wednesday already in the group stage. This is the finals, the first semi-final of the day. And we have an interesting setup. Starbuck won Group B on Wednesday. He was the top seed today. And Sheik, he finished second in his Group A on Tuesday. And now these two clash after Sheik defeated Insub. Starbuck, unlike the first day, is not playing Night Elf anymore, but random, just like he did in the weekly cup on Friday. And he rolls undead. That is quite an advantage. We're gonna start on Drake Nostrom with another mirror. So Sheik in the yellow doesn't know that this is a mirror match. Starbuck obviously does. No, wait, what did I do? Wrong thing. There we go. Starbuck blue, Sheik yellow. So this map, to all the witty people here, is huge. More of an FFA map. Nice, you're coming at the right time, everybody. This is not your Lich mirror that we usually see. This is Dreadlord versus Cryptlord. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go. This is one of the finest setups that you can imagine in all of Warcraft, I'd say. Has produced insane matches. Sheik obviously knows this map. I'm pretty sure this will be a pick for him. Pretty much in all games and all matchups. And Starbuck apparently not shying away from a sweet little macro game. 5 gold mines each, shipyards, laboratories, mercenary camps, got it all. And now Sheik knows what kind of mirror matches it's gonna be. Dreadlord, you know what? On a huge map, why not Dreadlord? If there's a lot to creep, if you can set up an expansion, Dreadlord can be fantastic. Sleep onto big creeps, kill the rest, and then we go from there. On the other side, Cryptlord, amazing for expansions, and as you see, there's a lot of possible expansions here. Most players did the homework. Sheik obviously did. How this goes is, as a rule of thumb, I would say, the further away from your main base the gold mine is, the easier it is to creep. And Starbuck is making use of that. Sheik did the same before. But with the Dreadlord, he feels confident to creep a bigger spot thanks to the sleep. And there we go. Starbuck, though, not wasting any time, distracting with all the summons into the base. The craft style, I guess. Ooh, and Sheik is starting this camp. That's not a good time. I like how Sheik goes graveyard first to enable spirit towers. But yeah, the base is still wide open. This isn't as bad as before, as Sheik's idea is not to tech as fast as possible, but rather get the expo up. So this is more or less just delay. No TP for Sheik. Starbuck actually held his one. And I guess this is a solid defense. With 2.5 already. No carrion swarm against all ghouls and beetles, but rather sleep and vamp aura.
A player's forces are under attack.
And that is some solid picks, but Starbuck also identifying that there is an expansion. And I'm not sure if this is enough, but this is a lot of free damage actually. But with more corpses comes more, not responsibility really. Well, you have to get rid of them somehow, I guess. But usually more beetles, and that is true in all regards. Uh-oh. Is he sure he can hold this? He's definitely gambling for it. This looking so pretty, by the way. Dude, he can hold this. Sheik God. This is a lot of kills. That's Dreadlord level 3. With a 1-1-1 build, actually. There are more corpses. Carrion Swarm is good. Mr. Mike! Thank you very much for the raid. Hope you had a fun time streaming. Thanks for all you do for the scene, mate. Always good to see your show matches. If you want to see some grassroots amateur Warcraft with the chance for higher level play, Mr. Mike MTL here on Twitch. We got double racks up. We got the tech running for a long time. Yo, Mr. Mike also with the sub. Thank you for the shout out, bud. Always to people who support the scene. And are having fun doing so. So this is lining up to be a pretty crazy game. Crippy soon to be level 3. Dreadlord solo for now. Sheik's big downside is tech, and he's starting that now. I wonder if we go up to more expansions. Starbuck seemed to be working on it. Dreadlord, amazing items already. Devotion Aura, Ring. Wouldn't mind to see boots and or staff. Especially against Impale surrounds. I think staff on a big map like this could be pretty fantastic. This one's pretty secured. Main base wide open though. And Starbuck is muscling up another attack. Only 32 food for Sheik. And he's broke. Oop. Sends 3 units back, interestingly. Starbuck with a staff and a TP. And Necros? It's kinda odd. Could just be Banshees, of course. Which is the more normal play. But I would love to see that. Impale, nuke. But Necropolis is ready. This is not no income. Just a lot of damage. And Sheik was expecting an expansion behind it. To be honest, me too. Starbuck, what is it? Is it Banshees? Is it Necros? How cool are you?
A player's forces are under attack.
Come on. Click the button. Banshees. You're pretty good against Dreadlord, I'd say. And magic, always appreciated. Against Undead. Same goes for Rune Bracers. Yeah, Dreadlord on big macro maps. Always strong. Good for creeping early. Good for establishing expansions. Good for a lot. We do it again. Is that just a new Sheik move in Undead Mirror? Starbuck is now expanding something that we expected before. Oh, Carrion Swarm can do a lot of damage if positioned correctly, but since the towers are there, the Lich is there, I don't think there's too much of a chance. Yeah, Starbuck saw the games, of course. Smelling that sapper. Smelling that gunpowder in the barrel. And has to blow it up only for the ghouls. That didn't work too well, but I appreciate plays like this. Both are embracing the macro playstyle with the Zeppelin, etc., etc. Constant scouting and mass Garks, at least on one side. What's Starbuck doing? Banshee statues Garks? Can this compete at all with what Sheik is doing? Since there is Vampire already, Carrion Swarm 3 is wrecking Garks, unless you're confident enough to dodge it. But here we go again. Dreadlord, harass, echo damage due to echo damage. But I'm not too sure if Sheik is aware that this is 3 base, 2 base, which is, of course, if you look at the layout of the map, an absolute possibility. There's Drakes on the fountains and in the middle at the rat spots, so easy to get it done. The Gargs, obviously, were just against the Zeppelin and some scouting, I'd say. And then it comes down to a lot of AoE damage. Dreadlord is home, is level 5. Exactly what he wanted. And now we return the favor. Anti-magic everywhere, perfect against the Carrion Swarm. No dispel on Sheik's side for a long time. And yeah, he's just sieging. This did nothing. It's just mana spent to break anti-magic, which then can be reapplied. Sheik in trouble. Even the FFA players don't have the perfect scouting down. Why anti-magic on statues? Well, it also helps against Carrion Swarm. Anti-magic shield works against AoE. Wow. When was Frozen Throne released? 2002. You learn something every day with this game, dude. Okay, Sheik. Great that you held this. Still 30 food down. Oh, 2003? Rock was 2002? Ah, oops. These Gargs are doing quite a bit, don't they? At least against the Fiends. Not too sure about the Hero Arena. Okay, was a bit too much then. Absolutely overwhelmed as Starbuck was going for the 4th base. Very overwhelming in the economy department. Didn't really lose army. And yeah, straight up. Was surprised how many kills Sheik got. But yeah, game over. And 1-0 for Starbuck, who is, of course, the favorite here. There was an undead mirror that should be favoring Sheik, I think. And I gotta grab a card again real quick. Here we go. Old man is getting a bit cold otherwise. Yeah, obviously you tech yourself into a little bit of a trap there with Gargs. Has to be timing dependent. Dragon Blight is next. Okay, interesting. I mean, Starbuck played it well. Good pressure, buying time for his own expansion, for the second expansion, and Sheik was never really able to pressure that. Starbuck was just doing whatever he wanted. So we go on to Dragon Blight. First time today. And shout out to the map making community who fixed the little issue. I'll tell you in a bit. At the expo on Dragon Blight, there was a creep that wasn't doing anything. He was just deactivated, basically. He was standing there, didn't attack, didn't wake up, didn't give any XP. But that has been fixed now, and that is making this expansion a little more difficult. Since Starbuck is random, this could be a very different matchup. Dragon Blight creep fixed is the map name. And it's Orc. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, show me the way. Fastia Headhunters, I'd assume. And I don't see Sheik play against Orc too often. So yeah, Dragon Blight, first time today. Why is this called Dragon Blight? Because there's a lot of dragons. There's one here, there's one here, there's one here, there's one here, and there's one here. All the bigger camps are dragons, which makes it relatively easy to creep with Gargs or anything anti-air really, at least 2 of them. Specialty, an unoccupied fountain right next to the creep spot. So lure the creep to here where they are not getting healed, but you are, and then creep it with ease. So now we'll see how hard this expansion is, but in Undead vs Orc will they all expand? I think this map has an interesting topic, but it's pretty big It's very empty at times. Like, if I look here, there's almost nothing on the entire screen. That's a bit nuts. What I don't like, shops on the outskirts, hard to go to. And shops is too important. I mean, you could argue that there could be maps where shops are rare. And you just play without items, but it's not where it's at. Okay, instead of Farseer Headhunters, this could also be Farseer Fast Wyvern. Okay, Sheik knows. And good for him that he opened up DK Ghouls. And not like Lich. Well, it could work with Lich first. But yeah, nothing too fancy, nothing too crazy. But has to deal with the Wolf Harass immediately. Wow, what? Okay, I was so confused because it says the tech is Fortress. A 2-minute 45 tier 3 tech, let's go. Now that's bugged. How does that bug? Starbuck, he finds a way. Eh? I have clarity in my shop. Oh no! Oops, so much for Dragon Blight fixed. Well, well, well. Tenchi, tenchi, tenchi. Starbuck arguing here. Like, he doesn't believe it. Let's okay. Yeah, this happens sometimes when you don't check a certain setting. So not sure what's happening now. If they host BattleNet or... whatever. I can host on BattleNet, fixed version. I don't know how that happened. But if you host on BattleNet, isn't that the same version? I'll just pick another map. Why don't we just have our own map making tournament once a month? Yeah, organize it, dude. We can have that. If you organize and fund it, nothing's speaking against it. Yo, Shorty, great pen and paper yesterday. I had lots of fun watching. Yeah, go another map. Okay. Bucky, fair play, says alright, let's go. I think, like, I'll be honest here, Dragonblight in general has no chance of making it into the competitive map pool anyway. So it's not the biggest deal. Yeah, I think it's like the game version isn't set to Frozen Throne or something. I don't know anything about it. Fluffy Bunny, thank you very much for the 29 month. So we go melting pot instead. Still match point Starbuck, of course. Still on random. It's not that he has to stay at org now. It's pretty loose rule set here today. Oh, and she probably won't like that. What the hell is that? Oh, they might be playing on EU5. Well, I'm spiking like crazy. I'm sorry. I will lag at a certain point, and then it resets the routing, and then at some point it'll be fine. I would so love to find a solution to this, but I can't. If you guys know how I can fix this, it's just this server and a Chinese server, but there I'm using a proxy, I think via this server. Let me know. So, Pally rifles, eh? On a big map like this, you have a lot of time. And that is, in general, not too bad for Pally rifles. Yes, I'm lagging now, am I not? Oh, please, just finally lag. How big is the scene of map creators? Handful of people. It takes a lot to create a melee map that is competitive. But when it comes to custom campaigns and custom maps, etc., that scene is huge. On the Hive workshop. Lots of talented modders. Starbuck was playing Pally rifles, of course. One might think, is this on PTR? No, it's not. Can we now play custom campaign with Reforged? Yes! Especially the campaign Reforged by Insane Monster. Okay, Pally rifle tech. The downside of Pally rifles is, though, that it's very slow, movement speed wise. And this map is so big that it will take a long time to go from A to B.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, you know what? I'll just leave. Catch up with Flow TV. And then we have no spikes. This server is unwatchable for me. Again, if you have a solution to this, please let me know. I'm using a proxy already. It doesn't work. We just need a couple of minutes to catch up now. There we go. Alright, so we watch this again with 3 times speed until we're at the spot. Sorry for the inconvenience, guys. It annoys me as much as it annoys you, which doesn't help you, but you know. Yeah, Pally Rifles, really freaking slow. So, Sheik, with the Unholy Aura, really freaking fast. Maybe he can outrun his opponent, outmaneuver his opponent, as there is a lot of avenues. It is, I don't want to say similar to Melting Valley, because it's a whole different setup, but rush distance should be similar. So interesting to see fast expansion by Sheik after scouting the Pally rifle. But yeah, that's a lot of time for that expo. But that's also some time that it takes to tech. And Starbuck is doing exactly that already.
A player's forces are under attack.
Cool to see Cannibalize. If you're not rushing for attack, I think you can afford it. Militia Scout, as that is faster. Yeah, if he figures this out and he realizes he's on the opposite side of the map, what do you even do? It's also an awkward spot. Because you kind of have to push from here, right? It takes even longer. Oh! Getting caught there, almost a DK surround. Devotion Aura, Holy Light versus DK Unholy Aura. Both not using their nukes aggressively, but rather to heal. But yeah, that's the movement speed advantage. Rifles are strong, rifles are sturdy, but rifles are damn slow. And 2 camps against Bucky? That's unfair. He's seriously not friends with the creeps on this map. Also against Hitman. Lost a hero there. This doesn't look too great. Tech has started. Ghoul reinforcements. And lots of economy for Sheik. Since Starbuck is only on one base, being down in supply is not the greatest sign yet. Need the critical mass of rifles to gun down ghouls ASAP. And losing rifles there early is super painful. Can you creep this? Ooh, this feels a little desperate. I mean, you don't really need too much lumber anymore. Once you get long rifles and... Well, you still need Sanctum for Priest. So yeah, it ain't that great. But he got the level 3, got the big mana potion. And Sheik is still teching. Is this timing just hitting beautifully? There's barely any fortification, except there's one Nerub. There's barely an army by Sheik. This might just work. Took a long time to cross the map. And Sheik had a solid setup. Alright. Fighting prior to tier 2 against this rifle push is tough. Especially if the paladin is there to save every single unit there is while being supplied by Siphon. But yeah, reinforcements are fast for Sheik, super slow for Starbuck. But the towers, they're helping. At some point, I'd love to see a shop. Important to hold this Nerub tower down on the cost of a lot of ghoul health and skeleton usage, but the tower won't fall for Sheik. When do you have critical mass? Lumber is horrible right now. But here's level 2. Banish. A beautiful, beautiful spell to save your units. And so far it looks like Starbuck's Pally rifle is oppressive, but we thought that for 40 minutes by Starbuck versus Happy. Sheik's no happy though. All about stabilizing. Lots and lots of corpses. But Sheik, man, feels like he's facing elimination. With his expo. Only one acolyte there. This is supposed to be your lifeline. Your win condition. But it's your grave. Tech only started now. Whoa. There's no units to work with. And the heroes don't have mana thanks to the Blood Mage. Who needs a second unit when you can go Pally rifles? Expansion could have worked for sure. Solid pick against this, but oh my god, he's destroying Sheik like crazy. Despite the fight in the middle where things looked really good for Sheik. And that is without the devotion aura buff. Crazy. Crazy. Imagine how one-sided it is if the patches go through. Oh my god. No access to the shop for Sheik. Never on Blight, really. And I'd be surprised if the expansion ever pays off. We're going Griffin Aviary, probably just for Cloud, right? Close to 5 Paladin. Ghouls don't stand a chance anymore, like for a long time. He fed a lot.
Town is under siege. A player's forces
He's still stuck at ghouls. Triple Rax Frenzy Ghouls. I don't think it's the answer, is it? I mean, he holds here. But it's also Starbuck on tier 3. I don't know. Human attacks your expo, send 20 ghouls into his main, rinse and repeat. That base had no tower. That would have worked. Don't tell him. Yo, guys, the setup is triple Rax ghouls versus griffins.
player's forces are under attack.
Sheik is trying to hold on with that base up, of course. But yeah, you can't send the ghouls out now. And here we go. Last stand. If Starbuck kites well, first of all, he's eliminating the Lich. That is always helpful if you want to win a game. And now no Nova, no Orb. Level 4 Blood Mage. He can't rebuild that Lich either. This Pally rifle style seems fun to play. There's not a single unit that can attack this Griffin right now. GG, and Starbuck goes into the grand final. Sheik, unfortunately, picking the wrong answer here against the Pally rifles. The hold was pretty impressive, even though he fed his opponent into oblivion. That was a pretty one-sided affair, despite the creep jack there. And Starbuck takes the 2-0. First player in the grand final. where it's gonna be best of 5 versus either Dise or Neutron. Sheik was very aggressive early on. Oh, Toxie already fixed Dragonblight? Nice! Shout out Toxie. And next game is up. Dise versus Neutron. A fine little Night Elf mirror. I'll use Flow TV. Welcome to Iowa. Thank you for the gifted sub. Much love. So will it be Night Elf mirror? Will one of these guys go random, human, whatever? Gonna be cool. All right. Taking a little break there. And then second semifinal into grand final. Hive Cup number 4. Concluding. Today, Lemez! Dude, of course. When there's Pally Rifles, Lemez isn't too far away. He's gonna be your world champion on the next patch that's currently on the PTR. Go Pally Rifles, he says. The future is yours, Lemez. Just keep on practicing. And it's gonna just... the world championship is falling into your lap. See you in a bit for Hive Workshop semifinal number 2. are cutting the break short because the game has already started. Semi-final winner faces Starbuck in the Hive Workshop Cup 4. It's another best of 3 before we go into the best of 5 final. We got Neutron, who already eliminated Hitman, and the bottom left-hand side we got Dise, who won Group A over Sheik, Hippo, and Neutron. Now with the rematch here. Upper right-hand side is Dise with a late hero. And there, Neutron, bottom left-hand side with the bottom first. Already an interesting setup. This map allows it because it is once again Drake Nostrom, the biggest map here in the contest, with 5 expos on one side, with the mercenary camp here on the side. A faster start for Neutron despite the bottom. And there it is. Panda first, huh? Okay, these two know each other inside out, or should know each other inside out. Not sure if that's still the case after all these years. Mercenary axes with the Tuskar healer. Pretty good against archers, man. 25 average damage. Plus healing. Relatively fragile though, and only melee attacks. Looks like Dise is gonna go for the same thing. And man, a fast level panda could be pretty insane here. You get healing constantly. You got the Ancient of Wards already waddling over. This creep spot shouldn't be a problem either. But after Tuesday, where we saw Neutron going for fast level 3 here with this triangle of creep spots, boy, we see more and more expansion play here on the left and right hand side. And that is the case here now, as this creep spot is probably the easiest for an expansion that we've seen in a long time. Centaur Outrunner, by the way, looks mighty. Expo here. No expo here, at least not yet. Oh, there is. Sorry, didn't see it far away though. Neutron scouted this, and I kind of love the bottom on this map. You can't spam it, as your aura never uses any mana, and then you get good vision on a big map like this, while Dise always has to invest something. But yeah, that is level 3 now. Whoo, that's so fast. So this expo though is up against Hunts. Shouldn't be cancelled, there's no big reinforcements, but this was given away. Running into the arms of a panda. Didn't expect the staff. Maybe.
A player's forces are under attack.
And how? I mean, if Neutron switches to Dryads now, archers will wreck it, huh? Interesting setup. Sticks with the mass hunts. For now, at least. Oh, the poor healer. Just gonna get fried.
A player's forces are under attack.
What is Neutron trying to accomplish here? With one hunt and a bottom on level 2. Buying time. Keep the panda busy. I don't know if it's working the way Neutron intended to. He is faster with the second base, but only for so long, and he gave up half a level for it without having level 3. Yikes. And another. Yeah, as a Night Elf on this map, why not? If you feel comfortable, just go more expos.
A town is under siege.
It feels like this game is not really coming together, and Dise playing a bit of cats and mouse with Neutron, especially distracting from this expansion here. Panda can siege the base at some point. You gotta respond. Oh, this owl not doing much. Panda's just frying the wells. Trip. Oh, this is annoying. What are we going into now? This is kind of hard. Fairies?
Forces are under attack. The town is under siege.
Dark Ranger against archers, fairies against dryads. Let's go. Is that the plan? At least the panda wouldn't do anything against fairies. That's sweet. Oh, block. Oh no, it doesn't work, does it? How long has it been since Neutron got an experience point? He's still at 2.8. And Dise is getting rich. Mass dryads, AP for protection, of course. Yep, it is fairies. Good luck with that. This is really something. It is something. Oh, what the hell? Unbroken Dark Weaver, as well as the Blue Dragon Spawn Warrior. We got Merc Wars. Not too sure how promising this is. The Unbroken Dark Weaver is getting broken. I gotta feel it. Does he have Frenzy? It looks like he had Frenzy, right? Wanted to put it on the Dark Ranger, got dispelled. He's obviously up against Dryads here. But now come the fairies. Come on, Yuri. You can do it against a level 5 panda, no problem. Oh. There's another breath. Oh, there was another breath slim. Oi, 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 oi. Level 3 versus level 5.5. That tells a solid story about this game. Come on, fairies. I trust ya. Lots of wisps getting fried. The fairies, I guess they're not meant to carry. Dise with a level 6 panda speedrun.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oi, 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 oi. What can I say? He's up a base. He's up 3 levels. He has an ultimate. The apprentice has become the master. He's getting triple wind now. I wonder if just for the fun,
A player's forces are under
he's
attack.
going fairies himself.
A player's forces are under attack.
Next expo coming up. What are you doing with the wins? Good sir. Ah, hippos. This game is so over. It couldn't be more over, guys. This is so over. Will we see Earthstorm and Fire? That's the question. Not just yet. Frenzy Panda. Love to see it. Utter annihilation. Frenzy Berserker as well. No chance. Dude, this Dark Weaver is quite fun. GG. Would have loved to. Can you cast Frenzy on the Fire Panda? I don't even know. That was clowny. Panda looked pretty good. And it was just hard countered. Every step of the way. Out expanded, out leveled, out produced. Yeah, this bottom aggression was questionable at best. All right, let's see if we have a different setup on a different map. We go Melting Pot. With match points Dise. And then the 2 winners of the groups could be the grand finalists in Starbuck versus Dise, which I'm very much looking forward to. If you kill the Earth Panda, does the panda die? Or only if you kill all 3? Only if you kill all 3. Dise bottom left-hand side, melting pot it is. I think you know the maps by now, so I don't have to introduce them anymore, I think. Neutron upper right. Let's see if he can bring it back as he did against Hitmain. Sticks with the bottom this time. Little bit of a different setup than Dise goes Demon Hunter. Enjoy the time where emulation is still playable. What special strat do we have prepared now?
A player's forces are under attack.
Double... Oh, wait. What is that? Bottom into hunts immediately. No archer, no creeping. So just straight up harass. And also, Dise is switching up the creep route. Not sending his Engine of War to the backdoor position, but rather forward into the left-hand side. Okay. Plan is bottom, searing arrows, harass.
A player's forces are under
This is a huge map though. And I wonder if Neutron is able to scout Dise. This looks so good. We need more lava on Warcraft maps. So bottom mass hunts. Looks like a bit of an all-in. If he's not backing this up with an expansion, which would be a timing disaster, I think. But so far, he's keeping the Demon Hunter low. And that's all it takes sometimes. Block. Aren't penguins the best? Don't you dare kill them. It's all so calm and quiet here on this map. Buys the dust for archers. Not bad. Telly step though.
forces are under attack.
Did anything wake up? Thought for a second. Okay. Disturb the silence here. Yeah, again, not the greatest impact. And I wonder, this push, with a map distance so big, so gigantic,
Are under attack.
can you do it? And Neutron thinks the same, like, probably not. Mass hunts into Expo. But it's mass tier 1 and Demon Hunter, he has a staff. Like, can't he just kick that tree? Oi, oi, oi. Almost got it there. Has evasion first. Okay. This feels a little clowny at the moment. Tinker second. Question is counter expansion or push?
Player's forces are under attack.
Neutron is clearly not playing meta strats, really. Wants to be a little cheeky, but Dise just reads him like a book.
A player's forces are under attack.
The tech lead for Dise is huge. But okay, if that expo works, Neutron definitely has a shot. With Mass Dryads, with Potom. That's great damage.
Player's forces are under attack.
Oh! Oh no. Imagine being stuck here. That's some great vacation.
A player's forces are under attack.
Little spa, a jacuzzi next to a forest. I like.
A town is under siege.
Potom is level 3. That's fantastic. It just feels... Everything is so delayed. Because the map is so big. It's so funny. Ah, the Demon Hunter is free at last. Yeah, Neutron is gonna have some issues defending these Dryads. Because it's only hunts. Could go glaives, maybe. Should go glaives, actually. And there's a shop. And wisps and AP. Dise wants to end this. Lots of money on the line, of course. $300. Oh, and the Zeppelin abuse. Yo! How do you engage against this? Is this the highest high ground we know? Could have eaten through the trees, and all of a sudden, boom, he's there. Archers now. Yo, this setup is a problem. Tinker level 3, Demon Hunter level 1. I think I've never seen this in a strategy like this. Okay. Dark Ranger still sick against archers. But Dise is growing a garden out there.
A player's forces are under attack. Town is under siege.
Nobody really wants to engage. Dise is a little bit hurt. And the APs aren't set up yet. Neutron wants more time for the glaives. And now they're here. And now the setup is interesting. All of a sudden, Neutron can hold this. He is filthy rich as well. Oh, glaive damage against Dryads. Yep, that was exactly what he wanted. But Dise, can you just outmaneuver your opponent? with AP coverage, with Hunts falling, with Demon Hunter leveling. Oh, Bottom! No! Bottom, Dark Ranger, I mean. Dead. No lumber. Oh, Neutron, no lumber. And the defensive AP is gone. He's attacking the creeps. Yo, this is not good at all, Yuri. APs are taken over. What a game. Yo, that's certainly a game. Resources so heavily mismanaged. Ay, 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 ay. Wisp block was fine, but doesn't lead to anything. Tier 3 behind this. So many resources used on the repair that he can't build any units. So sad. Bottom can be revealed again, right? Yep. And he tried to save her into the Zeppelin, but it doesn't. Dise kills his former master with 2-0, and we get the 2 group stage winners in the grand final. And Melting Pot took some time to get there, but he got it. He got it done. Yo, Knight of Mirror, definitely not boring. Dise quite outplaying Neutron here on both maps. So, time to get the grand final set up. Tiny little break here on my end, and then the last series of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Hive Workshop for Grand Final. 5 new maps. Hopefully we see all of them. It is Dise and Starbuck. The winners of day 1 and day 2 are also the winners of day 3, where we have the Grand Final. Starbuck on day 1 was playing Night Elf. Earlier today, he was playing random, and now he has decided to play this Grand Final with Human. Earlier today, he wasn't able to take the TP League Championship, but maybe he's taking the Hive Championship. Thank you very much for whom the bell trolls with the 21-month resub. You might have shitty taste in music, but you have a great taste in streamers. Speaking of that, hello YouTube. Thank you for the kind words. Nice little welcome here on this platform. And I hope you enjoy it. Tell me what the experience is, and if you find the super chats and membership buttons, of course. We take this one on to map 1. It is a best of 5, first to 3. Dise is so far, I guess, the dominant player here, the only one undefeated, if I'm not mistaken, because Starbuck had this wonky series versus Hitman. So Dise had, you got 2-0 versus Neutron in the group stage, 2-0 versus Sheik, 2-0 versus Hippo, then a 2-0 versus Neutron again in the semis. Dise is 8-0 in this tournament. Starbuck, as we said, this wonky series, but that was a bit of clowning involved as well. Drake Nostrom. Starbuck with Human meeting Dise with Night Elf, who once again, thanks to this map being so big, decides to go for a Panda. And Starbuck, Human. Man, I'm super excited to see Human. We haven't seen it in the playoffs at all. And also not on day 2. Since Hippo, we haven't seen a main Human here. We've seen this Panda play by Dise before on Drake Nostrom. With mercenary support, with expansions, with a map being this big and so full of creeps. Panda should be strong. And Starbuck not going pally rifles here, which would be quite crazy, but a 1 base. In this matchup, Starbuck on the regular maps has defeated Moon and Lawliot. 2-0, 3-0. Let's see if Dise is better than the two of them. Creeping, even with Militia, kinda hard. Interesting to see that Starbuck is not opening up the mercenary camp. And only the shipyard, yeah. That seems to be putting him a bit behind. Panda creeping up the easy expansion. Should be easily doable for Starbuck as well if he doesn't want to play 1 base rifle push. With a map so big like this, the timing might not end up working. And who outlevels who is the question. On new maps, you always have to figure out what the creep routes are, how to creep it. Relatively easy with an Engine of War, of course. In case of emergency, you just put the aggro somewhere else and repair with wisps. With Militia, this is sometimes a little harder. If a creep spot surprises you, boom, your economy goes down the drain. But so far, we're both on a smooth sailing trip towards level 3, no big risks. And yeah, hopefully a full out best of 5 here, guys. You can't apply the regular movement of a Night Elf or a Human on these maps, I think. They are on average a lot bigger. More of a Twisted Meadows Lost Temple size than everything else. Especially this one. I am very curious how Gloomstalker fares here. If Starbuck decides to expand there. Same goes for Karen's Crossing, where I thought it's unplayable for any human to ever live.
A player's forces are
But yeah, Panda against human, solid choice, why not? Good against foods, good against economy, good against expansions, good against buildings. The only thing it's not good against is tier 3, which is hard to reach. And breakers, which is in general without an expansion not really a choice. So yeah, I approve. Starbuck, the new rising star in Warcraft 3? Absolutely. He's been rising for a long time. Holy moly. Edward, the super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was wrong. Super chat is available. Yeah, of course. The second ever super chat that we get. Much love, you guys. This is awesome. Wow, Panda Tinker. This is FFA-esque.
Players' forces are under attack.
Lots of AoE as we go Breath of Fire rockets. No Drunken Haze, which is pretty interesting. I thought... Oh well, you got Priest to dispel it. So that's a thing. And that timing by Starbuck with the Blood Mage is quite nice. The Popo is coming.
Town is under siege.
And Priest as well. Just have to keep the Blood Mage safe. The Favor, thank you for the 23 month. If there's some time spare later, would love to hear your special karaoke story when you and Remo have been in China some years ago. Thanks for the stream. Well, let me tell you something, the Favor. Never be in the same room with Mr. Remo Demo when he's trying to sing Coldplay. Since then, my hearing is impaired on certain frequencies. Anyway, Dise has to hold this, otherwise Starbuck might just be taking game 1, but the damage is good. Mana is certainly an issue for the Panda, but not necessarily on the Tinker. Blood Mage would pass the mana to the Archmage for more summons, but he's been chasing, or he's been chased by the Panda and now he's dead. The Dark Weaver. Is it awesome? Well, with crit on the Panda and Frenzy here, that is quite awesome. Dude, look at him go! I guess the HP loss is neglectable. Level 4, better crit. Love the usage of Merc for Dise, and Starbuck has to abandon this. Cool. And the Expo is also up. Dise held this really well, macro AoE style, and he got sick levels. Four and 3 soon. Starbuck supply is even. Feels like he has to counter expand now, and he has. Oh, that Panda is sick. I really like the Dark Weaver Merc. I don't know how expensive it is and if it's broken, but having the option to boost someone with Frenzy is fun, to say the least. Dude, I think the heroes are just too crazy. Rockets are so cheap that you should always be able to spam. And here we go again. No expansion. Rather charge up and push again, but with what really? Panda has no mana. That's an issue, but there's Moonwells. Weird position though. Dise seem to be a big fan of the Mercs, and why not? It's working well for them. Waiting for the tier 3. But 2-3 more siphons. And then everything is bruised. This is a weird game, but a fun one. Dise has a town portal left, but that's about it. No consumables on Starbuck at all. And I think this AoE is a bit too much for these rifles. You can try your best and split them. But now you're broke. Ooh, big dispels on these water elementals. 4, 6, and 3, 5 the levels. Lots of space here in the back. But somehow this push is still alive. If only we had a couple more priests for Starbuck. Then this might be really dangerous, but oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, he's a rocket man! Yo, 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 I think this is a hold now, guys. And Dise is able to do what Moon and Law Liot weren't able to do. Take a map off of Starbuck in Human vs. Night Elf. Nicely playing into the strength of the map is Dise. Starbuck approaching this map like it's any other, really. Just Archmage rifle push. Dise instead mixing up the first hero. Leaning into the strong mercs. Also, just simply the better creep route. Starbuck starting off with the... was about to say fish house. No, with the shipyard. That didn't work. And there we go. 1-0 Dise. Still undefeated in this tournament. And that is maps undefeated. Dise 2 maps away from the championship. Sorry, my nose is itching so bad. Cool choice. Going Panda first. Also, Frenzy and the Panda crit. Nice. I gotta say. Nice. Can we get some new mercs like Firelord or Water Elemental mercs? That is up to Blizzard. The map makers would love it to change the mercenaries up. But without help from Blizzard, that is unfortunately impossible. Is it impossible to expand on Gloomstalker as a human player? This is the question that we've been raising for days now. Will Starbuck show us the way, or will it be another one base play? Because this is the map that everyone favors out of all 5. Will he do it then? Starbuck bottom left hand side down a map. Dise upper right. And a different opener for Dise. Keeper or Demon Hunter it is. Demon Hunter, here we go. And for Starbuck so far, so standard with an Archmage opener again.
player's forces are under attack.
Starbuck may be getting a little tired. Has started his day at 1 PM with TP League. Now it's 9:30. Okay, both are opening up with the lab. Dise, of course, faster due to Ancient War. Not instantly level 2, it's similar to Amazonia where you need just one more, or also Tidehunters. One more kill and then it's level 2. Could just be a scout, could be... Well, actually there's no green camp nearby.
Forces are under attack.
So you have to do something to get level 2, like this one here. Oh, block. But no arcane. Immolation still strong. Wants 1 kill for evasion. Has no staff. How good is this rotation working? Oh, so much damage. So much damage. But no kills? Not a single kill? Holy smokes, what? That's sick. It was so close to get a multi-kill. But now it's an absolute nothing burger. Okay, cool. One base, those 4. But Starbuck, not really a player to fast expand, huh? He does pretty much everything else but fast expand. Rather rifle casters, rifle priest.
A player's forces are under attack.
Low level heroes this far, despite the almost instant level 2. Yeah, this is always the case with new maps, right? The creep routes need to be refined. But here we go again. Still no tower. Oh, this is so problematic. It's definitely annoying, but does it do too much? Naga on both sides. Level 3 heavily delayed. And a low XP, low supply game throughout.
A player's forces are under attack.
This is the expansion you'd like to expand on. Similar-ish to Concealed Hill. Ring of Regen, so nice, but also nice. This timing by Starbuck across the entire map. Boom! And the lore cancelled. Aye, this is so late. Long rifles, up! supply free. But the Demon Hunter can still be a beast. He doesn't have mana burn though. Is being controlled by the Naga. And we got defend as well as rifles. Not a bad setup for Starbuck. And Demon Hunter not part of his defense. This could very well be the first map that Dise loses here. If things don't go as planned. The lore delay is massive. But attempt 2 and 3, they're coming up. Oh, this is not too great. The footman dying. Oh, this Archmage! No! Man, that was wonky. Everything clumping up together, including creeps. And straight to bears. Straight to bears. And with bears, the chances of winning for Starbuck drastically go down.
Players' forces are under attack.
We're still waiting for the master training, but it's a very, very few bears, and they don't have the best tech yet. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Look at this. We expand in the middle. I did not think we'd see it. I think it's just another all-in. But yeah, this gold mine has no creeps. You can take it if you feel confident. But is that the right call? And does Dise even know? Because that tunnel is building here behind the trees. I don't know, Kev. Trying to push though. And he does know. Okay, he does know. There is an opening here. You can just walk in, especially with the Malaysian. Reposition, kinda nice. Heal potion, invo potion, no heal scroll or anything. Starbuck just invested a lot into this expansion. And if he doesn't survive the fight now, well, that's a problem. I was about to say then he's dead, but you would have made fun of me for that. I have to retract that. One bear down, second bear, ouchie. Yo, that's a lot of losses for Dise here, going balls to the walls. Naga might get another potion, or you just let her fall, but the control is kinda necessary. 20 food lead, Demon Hunter down. Don't even have to get her down. Boom! That was Gloomstalker, and that was a win for Starbuck. Tied up series. That expo worked out well, didn't it? Cool position. Good idea to expand there. At that stage of the game. He killed a lot of bears in very little time. Fascinating to see. And the third map is coming up. It's Melting Pot. And can you expand on Melting Pot? Do you want to expand on Melting Pot, or do you want to go for something entirely different? Starbuck will show us as we're down to a best of 3. We'll see at least this and then one more, if not all 5 maps. So far we've seen the same 3, the standout maps, definitely the top 3, and the odd maps are saved for last. Karen's Crossing and Dragonblight, that is. Kinda interesting how that works. Dragonblight was played a lot the first 2 days. Almost not at all here on day 3. So Dise, what do we get? Warden! Do you think you can creep level 3 fast and reliable then? Starting here almost to... Needs a second one, eh? This map looks huge. Yes, it is big. It's very big. Oh, I should update the map name.
A player's forces are under attack.
Melting Pot. I want to give a little shout out to all the map makers for having a bigger variety in map names. No isles, very little maps starting with S or T.
A player's forces are under attack.
No valleys.
A town is under siege.
Thank you for that. We need bigger variety in map names. And we're on a good way. Ha! Stoker was faster than you! For once. Stoker God, by the way. Whenever you see an updated thing in Warcraft 3, it's him. Stoker God. So we get level 2 there. Whoa! Did the Warden just run into the wrong neighborhood? She defo did. Whoa, really? Oh my god, Hippo tried this and got obliterated. It's only Shadow Strike for now, but Warden finds it. Reju on the Wendigo. Oh, this is not good. Detonate. Focus fire. Reju on the Wendigo. I got a feeling that Starbuck absolutely with every fiber of his body hates this map. It was a disaster versus Hitman already. It is a disaster now. Half a tech behind. Oops. Just realized the footprints. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? Look at the hoof thingies.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, Bucky with the pause. That's the only expansion? No, no, no. There's one on the right-hand side. Here. It's also not easy. And also far away. Do you have Yeti in Germany? Yeah. I think we just painted them. Because we rarely have... Oh wait, there are regions with snow. Ooh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we do. No, that creep, man. That really had, like, held a grudge against the footman. Yeah, I think the theme of this tournament, of this, these maps in this thingy, hard to expand. Like, you haven't seen the craziest anti-human fast expansion map yet. That will maybe come up later. That is Karen's Crossing. That is nuts.
A player's forces are under attack.
People who created these maps, they probably got a leak of the PTR patch notes and they said, oh my god, human is gonna be crazy. Let's do anti-human maps. It's not anti-human maps, it's just a different way of playing it. I'm just joking before there's new Reddit threads again. But I guess it's too late. My best friend X3 Demon has clipped this already and will use this against me in 72 years. At my funeral, he's gonna play that clip how I ruined the human race. Does creep AI recognize low HP like in WoW? Depends on the level of the creep. The low level creeps don't, the higher level creeps do. Starbuck. Oh, Pally second. Nice against the Shadow Strike. We also got 2 empty spell slots here on Dise. Didn't decide yet. Does it have to be Fan? Does he want to go with a hero? Maybe he depends there on a second hero. So once more, we see Starbuck going defend and long rifles. Plus an attack upgrade. But delayed priests for that. Maybe you don't need too many priests if you have a pally. If there's no demon hunter. And another rifle push there. That warden is in a bit of a bad situation, but skill slot's still free. Good defensive setup next to the Moonwells. But this looks okay, is it? Limited moon juice. Supply is fine. Tier 3 is done though. But no master training yet. But he got an orb. Paladin can't heal himself. Reju, there's nothing against the Reju. Oh, how strong this Reju is. It is buying time. Oh, the cloak. Oh, it is buying time for the tower, I was about to say. But no more as the piercing damage marches forward. Priest being taken away. Reju is sick, dude. Yo, this looks like A not so great game for Starbuck again.
A player's forces are under attack.
And lumber? You know, with that setup here, this might require a lumber mill soon. Not a problem for Night Elves, of course. So Shadow Strike, fan of knives, such a sick counter.
Player's forces are under attack.
Oh, look at the beauty. Look how awesome this is. This might be my favorite screen on any map ever. Fairy Tale was also quite beautiful.
A player's
But this
forces are
one,
under attack.
probably best. So, Devotion Aura up, Heal Scroll, big mana potion on both sides. Dise has the bears up, has a lot of gold. And we're fighting outside the base, apparently. Good luck, Starbuck. It feels like we have too many consensi. We agree on too much regarding these maps. Do you have any hot takes about these maps that you've seen today? Because this push will not work by Starbuck. See, as I said. Do you have any hot takes on the map where you maybe disagree with me? Someone should disagree with me. I can't be right on this. On all of it. All ice maps suck. That's just wrong. No, you're right. Thank you. About everything. More people should think like you. Maps should forget about having so many trees in the middle. Just use rivers or rocks. Would you like destructible rocks then, so you can open it up? We need boat maps. Tried. Expos are too hard to creep. That's also my take. Elevated terrain is a bit too high sometimes. It doesn't look great everywhere. When you talk about melting pot, that's true. I agree, it's a bit extreme. Do players not GG or is that Flow TV? Depends. I mean, you know that Dise never GGs. For Starbuck, it's Flow TV. It's Schrodinger's GG. Oh, I gotta download the map real quick. As we have the second fixed version of Dragonblight. Hopefully this time without clarities for the undead. We need trees for the keeper. Well, maybe it's just a bad keeper map then. Or you make it so that the keeper can turn rocks into mud golems. Or little stone golems. Wouldn't that be sweet? Dise usually GG's against friends. Is that so? Well, guys. Match points Dise. He did lose one map this tournament. Maybe it stays the way. Dragon Blight, everybody. I guess Dise doesn't have any friends then. Ooh. I don't know. I think... I talked very little with Dise in my life, so it's hard to estimate what he considers a friend, or who he considers a friend. So, Dragon Blight. Yeah, Stokai updated it. Stoker, calm down. He GG'd 3 times versus Blade. Wow, if Blade is your friend, you should check everything on yourself. He would GG me? I have to look up the replay. Oh, that creep spot is already a lot harder than it was before with the web spinner here, which can create skeletons, so you take it out early. I have to look up if he GG'd when I killed a bear of his. Yeah, that was bugged on Monday and on Tuesday and Wednesday. So this web spinner didn't do anything the entire time. So this is already a lot harder, but still, as it seems, doable. Dude, imagine... Can the Demon Hunter just rush across now? It's not that much damage. I expected more damage just due to the fact that there's so much stuff. It's a weird camp. Oh, Starbuck, not again. That's so much damage, dude. Didn't that happen to him before? He doesn't care. One bit. Both don't care. So we go for the tree. We send the peasants back. Demon Hunter's having a feast here. I hate maps when you get aggroed by creeps when going somewhere. He walked straight through the camp. Like... If this be real, and in America, this Archmage would have been shot. So it's just realistic. Or probably on quite some places in the world.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage on the foots. Okay, did cancel it once. There was certainly a delay. Power build now. This is working out so far. As there is another cancel. This is true. Night Elf collaborators are all shot. Yeah. In AKM land, that is probably true. I could see you owning a shotgun AKM for some reason. Or you might be a Winchester kind of guy. Hard to tell.
A town is under siege.
Oh man, the pressure is on for a long time and it's super annoying. And we go game 5. Let's go. Crumbs with the gifted sub to Angry Gunman. Yeah, I love to see it. Yo, if you cancel your opponent's expo 3 times, and he cancels your, or delays your expansion only, well then it's kinda done deal, isn't it? That means we go game 5, Starbuck's chances all alive, and that means we do get to see Karen's Crossing. Overclocked, thank you for the 11-month, brother. Alrighty. I think AKM has a full-scale M19 rifle with painted mana teacher on the side. You know, I wouldn't rule out anything here. I can rule out, though, that we have more than one more map. Karen's Crossing. Really curious. Oh, it's not up yet? Apparently it's not up yet. Maybe taking a little break. That was quite a lengthy series. Maybe, you know, refilling water, etc. Need 5 minutes. All right. Oh, guys, what a day! Little bit of a break prior to the last map of the tournament and of the day. What a sick day, guys. We had more than 5,000 viewers earlier today. Pretty sick. Thanks for being with us the entire time. I'm holding on. I'm holding on. I can't deny that I'm a little tired. I'm super hungry. But nothing's gonna get me down. No way. And we have some great Warcraft these days, don't we? Huge that you're working this late on a Sunday. You know, I haven't... Well, that is wrong. I was about to say I haven't had a proper weekend in years, but I had one last weekend. But before, I don't know. Weekend for me is like some normal weekday for you. Did you know that the last dragon map has all the WoW aspects on it? Yep. The dragons have the WoW names. True. Good little tidbit. You need someone to cover weekends. Well, I'm asking a certain Scottish caster to take over or co-cast, but you know he's always busy and finds other excuses. What can I do? What can I do? Vincenzo Lotso, thank you for the 28-month. Great evening. Glad you're enjoying it, mate. Pretty excited for FFA tomorrow. Hope it works out. Buyer. All right, guys. Oh, it's not Karen's Crossing. It's Corin's Crossing. Well, I rename it now. Karen's Crossing. Our game. For the grand final, the last map of the grand final of Hive Workshop. Before we go into this, huge shout out to the map makers who continue to bring new influences on the map. Always try something new. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But man, imagine we'd still be playing on Ancient Isles and Secret Valley. Map makers, big part of why this game is still in the state that it is. And that is a praise before you want to meme on it. Shout out map makers. Usually Remo was involved with you guys, and this was the one thing where I didn't have my hands on. It's a lot of fun. And you guys are also super cool, so. Shout out to all of you. So, let's see Karen's Crossing. And you will maybe see why this was vetoed for a long time. On first view, it looks like Terraner's stand. Expanding here is, I think, absolutely insanely impossible. You gotta walk all the way around onto the high ground to the creep spot, clear it out, build an expo. That is so late. While the opponent can just grab the stuff, cross the map with the bridges, and harass. It is a huge map again. Is that the disrespect to the map maker? I hope not. It's just, you know, fun and chicken thing. What? The creeps drop either wards or gloves of haste? What? Okay, that's interesting. We have fountains, by the way. Mana fountains here and here. Health fountains here and here. So, yeah, this is kind of nuts. Mana fountain only drops mana items. Okay, let's see how this expo game goes. You see how long this takes? Jeez Louise. You know what? I don't hate the idea of creating custom drop tables. Because I still think the Warcraft drop tables are mostly shit. And could need an entire rework. So, trying to innovate in that regard gets my thumbs up. So circlet there. Circlet there. So far, so good. This looks nice. Can you stop the Demon Hunter? When we saw, was it Dise versus Hippo? Oh no, Sheik versus Hippo, right? This game was over so fast, and yeah, Dise obviously knows this, that it is all a little late here, but tower on the way. Was a little late with that. I guess he pulled all peasants to this. To the main. I think map makers could go crazy way more often, add cool item drops and new mercs. That is not a thing for map makers. That is something for either War 3 champions or Blizzard to allow. Because there is limitations that War 3 champions and the Blizzard ladder want maps to have the melee format that is not allowing anything custom made.
A player's forces are under attack.
And therefore,
A town is under
map makers are really restricted in what they can and cannot do. That's not true. Wait, what? Of course it's true. It's not a restriction, but a convention? What?
A player's forces are under attack.
I don't understand. Uh-oh, I feel... Oh, the staff is on cooldown. Okay. None of these maps are melee. Yes, of course. There's always some custom stuff in, and if someone thinks about implementing them on the ladder, adjustments have to be made. Buddy with the gifted subs for the 2008. Nuts.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, I am impressed that this game isn't over. And that this expansion works, for now, at least. And also that Starbuck is expanding. That also surprises me quite a bit, because he's never expanding.
A player's forces are under attack.
But he's hardly not hardly out leveled hard.
Town is under siege.
Double racks rifles could hit a sweet timing. Yeah, has to put pedal to the metal.
A player's forces are under attack.
More fire. Tournament life on the line, of course, for both, or tournament championship on the line. Nice little sidestep building the lores here. This map is so huge. Jeez. This is also one of these maps where I feel there's a lot of emptiness on this map. The flip! Thank you very much for the gifted sub.
A player's forces
At the end of the stream, eh? You're turning it up again. This support. Love to see it. You guys have been supporting like crazy today. Mountain King, mass rifles, couple of casters. Lots of gold for both of these guys.
A player's forces are under attack.
By the way, since I might have the attention of the map makers, can we introduce a metric like rush distance and somehow find a standard for it? Like, you create a map that runs from one starting position's town hall to the other, and we put that in seconds, and that's the rush distance. I think that would be really cool to have. Oh, surround. Since my knowledge of the editor is very limited, I rather give that into your hands. The flip with another gifted sub, my man! Thank you! Hi. We actually get into a macro game, huh? Alrighty. Gloves, yep. Could just be a coincidence. I need more evidence. Just a coincidence. Demon Hunter still trying to find entrances. Levels are so freaking low though. Damage is rising, creep speed is rising, but there's also tier 3 bears coming. Oi, 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 this is quite nice. Polymorph on the bear, love it. Creeping this next to a fountain of mana while the push is coming. That's sweet for these bears. How sick is this? Oh, okay. Not that crazy, is it? Oh, we're getting fairies. We're getting breakers. I think this is something that Starbuck definitely needs. And then we're gonna meet at 80. Oh, Demon Hunter cut off from the rest. The flip with another gifted sub and no gifts between our players. Level 3 MK. Here comes the bolt. Lots of open space here. First bear down already. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire. That ward is so good. Oh boy, he can't really reach, can he? Only one Dryad if it goes closer. Then they're gonna die. Oi, 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 that was a lot of healing. Still got the heal scroll, still got another ward. And that demon is out of that fight. Supply-wise, Bucky far ahead.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ooh, and now you can use the mana fountain. That is a sweet that's a fountain of power now. Heal fountain here, mana fountain there. And Dise doesn't have access to any of it. Dude. Starbuck is on the way to the championship. And he knows. Shop control, fountain control. Lot of control. Fairy is getting nuked immediately. Level 4. Stormbolt here again. Double heal scroll! And the demon out of the fight one more time. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire. Panda got a carry with his 2 mana potions. Fight has to last a bit for this to work. But yeah, that might be last stand for Dise. Mountain King has no mana anymore. That's annoying. But these bears are falling so quickly. Prior to this game, Dise didn't lose a single map, and now 3 in a row when his opponent is Starbuck, losing tons and tons of supply. And I think the doctor is taking this. Dude, on this, I seriously thought you cannot expand on this map. There might be other strategies against it, but the way Dise played it, it didn't work. Demon, dead! And Dise as well. There's no way out. 30 food lead. The Hive Cup 4 on the new maps is going to Starbuck, who played Night Elf, Random, and Human in this tournament. Taking the trophy on Karen's Crossing. Strong. Hippo got destroyed here when he played it, but not so much Dr. Bucky. The early game didn't really look too great, did it? But then he contested well. Double Rax rifles. Smart. Still, I think this map a tad too big, a bit too empty, but you know, for a few days, this was a lot of fun. And in general, this was a lot of fun. We had fun on pretty much all the games, all the maps. And we might have found a new map for competitive Gloomstalker. If Insub and Hitman both say that it's, I think one said that's the best and the other says it's super decent or something. That's almost the ultimate praise. In there can also be like tweaks and fixes. If you think that there is something to be improved on the maps that we've seen, post it in the comments, post it on the Discords. Also to the players, would be really good to get your feedback on these maps because we need fresh new material to play on. Open a Reddit thread, the MMC Discord, you'll find it. Maybe Nightmare can post the link in the chat. Otherwise, you'll find Nightmare on other Discords, I guess. Super awesome that Hive is supporting this, that you run this. Shout out to the judges, Wonder Brown and Neutron. Shout out to the map makers. Shout out to the players. Shout out to Revive for sponsoring this. And shout out to you guys for tuning in. 3 days of Hive Workshop Cup. Pretty wonky at times. A little bit bugged at times. But still fun, wasn't it? Okay. I'm very tired now. I'm getting a lot of food now. Oh, Nightmare, you can't post that, I think. Let me do it for you. That's the Map Makers Discord. There it is in the chat. In the Twitch chat, at least. I gotta get used to spamming the link in the YouTube chat as well. That was the premiere live on YouTube for the first time. Oh, so hope you all enjoyed this. I'm very tired. Tomorrow is FFA night at 8. And I have time to process now that we had 5,000 viewers today for the final. That's pretty special. Give feedback on the PTR, give feedback on the map, support us whenever you can. backtowarcraft.com/support gives you all the links to Twitch subs, YouTube memberships, donations, Patreons, merch shop, and our sponsor Holy Energy. And now, who do I raid? Who do we raid? I guess Starbuck is streaming, eh? Is he? Well, then obviously the raid goes to the winner. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful Sunday evening.